Every year around August, I usually take time to explore Lagos in more ways than one. Although I might not have had much time this year, but at least I ticked off on my list Omu Resort, which I'd always wanted to visit. On this particular day, I had checked the weather and there was no sign of rain. Also, there weren't many reviews online that helped me, so I embarked on the journey blindly. As we all know, it's rainy season here in Lagos, and after driving almost 2 hours 30 minutes from Lekki and getting up to the road leading to the resort, it was flooded. The kind of rainwater was the one that swallowed up smaller cars and their tires. Well, not smaller cars entirely, but just their tires. Like you could only really see the windscreen, and even SUVs had to stop and decide whether or not to go. Finally, about 30 minutes later, we summoned up courage and drove inside the muddy waters. And after driving a while through the waters, we came to dry land. Well, dry land in the sense that it was better than where we were coming from. The road itself wasn't that smooth, but it was a lot better compared to where we were coming from. Inside the resort itself is a large expanse of land with different rides and activities for both children and adults. It also has a guest house, as you can see from the video. After the long drive and making payments, I expected a fancy food court area, but met none. Turns out families are allowed to come in with their food and drinks, and trust Nigerians, you could see different types of coolers and soft drinks per table. Anyway, having arrived late, the plan was to leave early, or so we thought. The children went on different slides and you could hear the sound of the rides echoing in the resort grounds. One of the beautiful things I found about the resort is once you pay, most of the rides or activities are inclusive, whilst others you had to pay separately. The resort is quite popular during holidays and festivity periods, and even though some of the rides are a bit outdated, it is still a popular spot to visit when in Lagos. A major challenge, however, at the moment for most fun seekers like myself is the commute to these places. The location is quite far from the main city centers, either on the mainland or even on the island. Honestly, the only thing that would make sense at this point is to have trains connect these areas, and I'm sure it would be possible very soon in Ibejuleki.
I don't think this one is real. Okay, the first one. Those two are at the back.
They are real. All of them are real.
The first one looks like it's just stuck in there.
Oh, I can see that we can make
And even though I think most of these businesses are being centered around just one part, I think it's high time we got people to invest also on the mainland. Perhaps businesses should buy up already built structures, demolish them, and rebuild areas of fun in major parts of, say, Ikeja and Ikorodu. What do you think? Because we really need more and more places. I mean, I look forward to having a Disneyland in Lagos very soon, and I'm sure it's doable because of the fast rates Lagos is going in becoming a tourist destination in Africa. So that said, a visit to Omu Resort was fun. I saw animals I'd only read about. I actually watched a lion eat up a goat, but the commute was a bit challenging. It's not really a place I would advise visiting during the rainy season for the reasons highlighted above. And that said, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Tales. Join me again on my next video. Bye-bye now.